Talking about that shear marker that we showed you was over the city of Ethelsville, and some confirmation potentially there from John DeBlock from the National Weather Service. So there's Ethelsville where I'm pointing right now, just outside of Macedonia, just to the west of Highway 82. So that's where we likely had that rotation. Now let's move back to our shear marker near Reform. This is the other area we've been talking about. And there's still, to me, there could still be two areas of rotation in this particular storm. One a bit broader than the other, but here in Reform right now. And let's see, is that storm relative velocity? This is base velocity that we're looking at right here. So we're looking at extreme winds. Let's throw on storm relative just really quickly. And they're actually, if we'll take off our shear marker, we can kind of see below that. You'll notice there's a little bit of red in there. So that actually indicates a little bit more of that rotation near Owens and Reform. So this storm system is crossing over Highway 82 from Reform, in between Reform and Gordo. I know a Shell station right there on Highway 82 very well. So just keep in mind that's exactly where this storm is going to be coming over. If you need to get to your safe place, get there now. This will be moving over Highway 82 in a matter of moments, and then emerging into the city of Fairview, Lub Hub, and then heading up towards Wyndham Springs. Again, maybe Samantha, Brownville, also in that path. You'll need to get to your safe place. If you live in any of these cities, some of these are in northern Tuscaloosa County. Again, this warning hasn't been extended just yet. There is some broadening, so the consensus may be we're going to transition this to more of a severe thunderstorm warning. Either way, winds are going to be very strong with this particular storm system. Again, very heavy rain from Stancil all the way up towards Palmetto, including the city of Reform. We've got Fairview, Lub Hub, and then over towards Brownville. Cola, I would go ahead and get to your safe place. But looking at our reflectivity product, it's messy out there, folks. It is a very messy, rainy map. These are not going to be classic signatures that we see with the typical hook echo or those V notches that we tend to talk about. All right, let's stay here with our severe winds for just a second, because where we're seeing these dark reds, these maroon colors, this is where winds are the strongest. You can see in our legend here, you can kind of get into that strong, almost extreme once you start to cross over into any yellows that we see. But for right now, very strong winds that are being picked up just outside of Stancil. So as we're tracking this, this is off Brown Chapel Road, and this is moving towards the city of Bell. This will be crossing over Highway 82, First Avenue, Old Highway 82, if you're familiar with where that is, and then this will continue on to Fellowship Church Road, and then on towards Hickman Road as it moves into the city of Fairview. So again, kind of revisiting that, very strong winds here, basically from Bostic to Reform, tracking towards Gordo, including Fairview, crossing over Highway 82 at this time, and this will be moving east, due east. These storms are moving at the speed of about 65 miles per hour. When we talk tornadoes, a lot of times we're talking 35, 45 mile per hour movements. These are moving almost twice as fast as some storms that we've forecasted in the past. So just keep that in mind. As we're looking at the severe wind too, it's really starting to push out on this front leading edge here. And we'll need to keep in mind that a lot of these storms packing a big punch here today. This is just the beginning. I want to quickly show you this. We know that there is a threat there in Pickens County. Let's talk temperatures and dew points for just a second. This is a big piece to the puzzle for today, and when is this going to happen? And look at that, that just extended there for our trackers. So we can look at our temperatures. Yeah, we'll look at our temperatures right there. So our temperature map showing 70s to our south, and then look at this, 60s to our north. So here's the untapped atmosphere, right? So Tuscaloosa is nearly 80 degrees. Right now, this storm is moving into Tuscaloosa County. Look at the temperature difference between Tuscaloosa to Fayette. Fayette sitting at 64, a bit more of a stable atmosphere.